Well, hello. Today is Monday, May the 2nd. And I'm coming to you from my home office. Don't mind my hair today. I didn't straighten it. So I look a little wild. Anyway, so today is Monday, May the 2nd. And I wanted to talk a little bit about you're never too old to learn something new. I used to work for a major Fortune 500 company, and one of the things the head of our department used to say is learn something new every day. So I kind of got that stuck into my head, to learn something new every day, which I try to learn something new all the time. It maybe not Maybe I don't, but, I try. I try to learn something new. So, anyway, I'm trying to keep this, keep this at eye level, which is kind of difficult. But anyway, because I want to make it look like I'm looking at you. Anyway, so I try to come up with ways of learning new things every day. There's a lot of different ways that you can learn new things. Sometimes people, when you're a little bit up there in years, like baby boomers or, a little older, you kind of think that you can't learn anything, like you don't have the ability. But it's not true. It's a lie, because you really do. You can learn anything that you set your mind to learn. Now, I have a couple of things that, of ways that you can learn new things. Let me go to my computer here. Okay. I have a few things, different ways that you can learn new things. You can learn from others, from people around you. You can learn things by reading books. You can attend conferences. You can go on to online webinars. You can search the internet for topics that interest you, that you want to learn about. I mean, Google. You can just Google just about anything there is. And also YouTube. There's a multitude of videos on YouTube that talk about just about any topic that you would be interested in learning about. So I just wanted to say that if there's something that you want to learn about, there's a way. There's always a way that you can learn about it. I mean, you could go back to school even if you wanted to. I did that. I was about 46, 47. I decided I was going to go back to school. And I went to University of Phoenix online. And I got, partially about halfway through my program and decided that it really wasn't the course of study I wanted to be in. It wasn't what I really wanted to do, so I sort of just dropped out. But I then took some courses because I'm a technical writer. I wanted to get certified, so I went ahead and took a class on technical writer certification, which I got. And and then there were some other classes that I took along with it, but it was an online program, and I loved learning online because it's really a good way to learn. So fast forward to, getting laid off from my job. I'm looking for something to do, looking for how to, do something online, and that's when I really started learning about a lot of different things. And you think, you're in your 50s, you're not going to be able to learn. You think you're not going to be able to, you're not technically savvy like the younger kids are and the younger people are. But older people have just as much value, and you can learn just as easily if you put your mind to it. Yeah, so maybe some things might be a little more difficult for you, but for the most part, you should be able to learn whatever you want to learn about. You just have to put forth the effort and try, But there's a lot of different things you can learn about. I learned about marketing, which I think is pretty cool. I'm still learning about marketing. It interests me, how to market products. I started an online store, and I have a store online, and I sell t-shirts. And to get eyeballs on my t-shirts, I have to basically market it. I have to market it because if people aren't, just going to be searching for me, they don't, know my store. So, I'm not a household name yet or anything like that. But, but I started out with just designing my own shirts and stuff like that. And then I found a merchant that sells wholesale, and they drop ship for me. So I just put the items in my store. If somebody buys them, I just place the order and they ship it for me, and the store collects the money, and then I just send them the money. So, it works out really well. So, so I learned how to do all that, and it wasn't easy at first. It took a little bit of faith and stuff, and finding who I wanted to work with, and so on and so forth. I even did some ordered stuff from like China a couple times, but I really don't like having to pack and go to the post office and all that mailing stuff. So drop shipping is pretty cool. So anybody wants to know about anything to do with starting an online store, just hit me up, and I'll let you know about it. But that's just one of my businesses that I have. I have a couple others that I do as well. So I keep pretty busy, but I'm always learning something new. And I enjoy learning. I go to as many webinars as I can, and just suck in the information because it's so valuable. And I think that over the last 3 years, I've gained all this knowledge that I would have never had I not started pursuing a business online. So I'm really one of the, I'm 59 years old, but I still want to learn things. I still want to know things. I still want to, keep my mind active. And, just because I'm a little older doesn't mean that I have to like shrivel up and die in a corner somewhere. I can still achieve things in my life, and I can still do things, and I can still learn, So, I think it's really good to keep learning, just to keep going. And, don't let age be a barrier for you to learn something new, especially if it's something that you're interested in. Don't let age ever be a barrier for anything. Don't let anybody tell you that, you're not, you can't learn that, you're too old, or don't let yourself tell you that, you can't do that because you're too old, because you're not. No one is too old. I know so many people in my age bracket that are building businesses online. They're working, they're striving, they're doing, whatever they have to do to make their businesses successful online, because let's face it, the job market sucks, and there's really not, there's not a lot of opportunity out there for baby boomers, So coming from a baby boomer perspective, I know this because I was laid off. And yes, I've been fortunate that I've been able to find contract positions, but they're temporary. They don't last forever. Like last year, I was out of work for most of the year. But during that time, I spent all that time working on my business and building it, and learning new skills so that I can be successful. And it's really a lot of fun, actually. Learning things is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Whatever you do, if you want to do something, if you want to learn something, you can learn it. Just open your mind a little bit and say, I can do it. I can do it. Sure, why not? Why don't I? And it doesn't have to be something that costs a lot of money, because you can get free trainings. There's all kinds of free trainings for stuff online. You Google just about anything at all that you're interested in. You can Google it, and there's going to be like a whole bunch of different, there's going to be a whole bunch of different videos or trainings or whatever, and a lot of it's free stuff, you know, especially if you go and find something on YouTube. It's free trainings. People just willing to tell you how to do something, you know. And just don't click the first like ones at the top when you're searching for something. They usually have like a little yellow thing next to them on Google, which means they're ads. Don't click on the first one especially. Usually you go down below where the ads are and then go from there. But that's just a little tip for searching for things online. But yeah, I really love the internet. I really love working online. I really love learning new things and, you know, finding things that are interesting to read about or listen to, or, you know, thanks for the like. I can't tell who you are, but thanks for the like. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are. You know, you can be 88 and still be on the internet. You know, my mother goes on the internet all the time. She's 88 and she's on the internet all the time. It's amazing that, you know, she has no fear of it. She enjoys it, you know. So she's always reading things and looking things up, and, you know, keeps your mind sharp, you know, keeps your mind sharp. So I know back in the day when my grandmother was old, you know, she used to do crossword puzzles. Now, crossword puzzles frustrate me to no end. You're not going to find me doing crossword puzzles. But you will find me online looking for some type of training on whatever it is I'm interested in, you know. I'm always watching videos. I'm always trying to learn new things because, you know, when you learn new things, it keeps your mind sharp. And, you know, and you can help people. And that's the cool thing. I love helping people. I love teaching people how to do things. And if I go online and find something, oh, hi, Carmen. Thanks for joining me. How are you? But, yeah, so I really enjoy teaching people things. And it's really nice, you know, to go online and learn a new skill, you know, whether it's, you know, how to, you know, do something on Facebook or just, you know, anything. Just learn about it, and you find someone who has a need, you know, how do I do that? How do I do this Facebook Live thing, you know? I can give you a free training on it, and I can, and there's a PDF file that I can send you, you know? So, I learned how to do this because I just started doing it, but, you know, there's always something else that you can learn, you know? Right now I'm tackling also Twitter for my business, and I'm excited about the Twitter training that I'm going through. I've already learned I've learned a lot already from this Twitter training that I'm going through, but I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through it again because there's so much value packed in this training that in a lot of pain. My life now. Oh, sorry to hear that, Carmen. Sorry you're in a lot of pain. Have you gone somewhere to get have someone lay hands on you and pray over you for pain? Just curious because I really believe in healing, that you can lay hands on people and heal them, and that's just something I've been actually oh, thank you, Carmen. I'm glad it helps you a little bit. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this the Twitter training and the things that I've learned, and it's helping me to actually get leads for my business, which is really awesome. And the Twitter training gives me the actually told me of a couple of different applications that are free applications that you can use to put your hi, cool love. I know that's Alana. How are you? So yeah, so it gives you it teaches you how to, you know, make posts on automation, so you can set it up ahead of time. And then it just continues to go and go and go, and it's really cool. So the training that I have is really awesome. Anyway, if you're interested in my Twitter training that I have to give out for free, just message me, and I'd be happy to send it to you. it's really cool. There's a lot of things in Twitter that we really don't know about. We don't really, hi, Dana. Thanks for joining me. So, anyway, but yeah, so I was just talking about learning. And you're never too old to learn something new. So, don't think that just because, say you're out of high school, you're out of college, you've worked, been working for years or what have you, that you can't learn something new. You can. You absolutely can. So I'm learning new things all the time, and I really, really enjoy learning new things all the time. And so if you're interested in the Twitter training that I have, I'm going to put a link up after I post this on Facebook. I'm going to, I'll go back in and I'll put the Twitter training link above. So if you're interested in checking it out, you can. But, my daughter's on the treadmill. I have to turn. She doesn't want to be in the picture. I should be on the treadmill too, but actually my sciatica's out today. I was getting the kids ready for church. Thank you, Dana. I was getting the kids ready for church yesterday, and I just moved the wrong way, and I threw my sciatica out, and I hate when I do that. So my sciatica's been out since yesterday morning, and I keep going to thank you, Dana. And I keep doing stretching exercises, trying to stretch it. I go to the chiropractor tomorrow, so I'll get an adjustment. But yeah, I love my chiropractor. He's awesome. Anyway, and I also will get a massage tomorrow, so that will help too. So I always get a massage every Tuesday. Tuesdays at 5:30, I'm at the masseuse. So that's right at my chiropractor. But anyway, yeah, so whatever you do and whatever you want to learn, just know that there's a way that you can learn it. You're not stuck not knowing anything. You're not stuck, just where you are, I mean, you can always learn something new. So my motto is learn something new every day. And, you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. And you just might be able to take what you learned and help somebody else with it. And that's my goal, is to help people. So if I can ever help you in any way, please, please contact me and let me know. That'd be nice. Anyway, well, that's really all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. It's been great having you come into my home office and spend some time with me today. And I do appreciate you. And if you're looking for any type of training, just contact me, and I'll get you whatever I can get you. Oh, I see some love there. That was nice. Thank you very much. Conversation starter. It says 10 comments so far. Nice. Anyway, so I'm really, really happy that you guys all joined me tonight. I tried to get on a little earlier, but I was fooling around tonight. I was, well, we had some internet problems again today and yesterday and the day before, and we just had a brand new modem. They had to come back out, and anyway, they put a new modem in again. So it's just been one of this craziness. But I'm really, really happy that y'all joined me tonight. I appreciate you all. And remember, learn something new every day. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, have a great night, and thanks for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.